Alright guys, good morning. Today I want to show you how to compare the data of growth mindset and student class in 4x and 4y. But before that, let me introduce myself first. My name is Agung Kesokevalam from class 2F. So the first thing you must do is copy all of the data that your lecture gave to you, Mr. Yuda, and then just paste on the SPSS on the data view, okay, not the variable view. And then after you copy that, and then you paste here, go to the variable view and then change the name into the class. Maybe you want to change everything what you want, but I want to change it into class because the first table is class of 4x and 4y, right? And then this is mindset because the second table is the data of the mindset score. So the label is student class like this, and then the mindset is mindset score. Scores. And then after that, go to the measure. The measure is nominal, and then for the mindset scores, the measure is scale. And then after that, if you guys want to find the test of normality or the test of homogen, you can go here into the descriptive statistic and then click explore. After that, put mindset score in the dependent list, and then put the student class in the factor list. But don't click OK before. Just go before that. Go click plots, and then click dependence together. Just checklist it, and then checklist the normality plots with the test, and then checklist the power estimation to find the homogeneity test. Then click continue, and then click OK. So your data will be like this. Maybe wait until 5 seconds and your screen the data will go out. So the first thing I want to read is the descriptive statistic. So the descriptive is we saw here for x in the class of the 4x, the mean is 55.01, with the standard deviation is 12.65. For the 4y, the mean is 56.1, with the standard deviation it is 12.63, which is mean both classes are almost same, but 4y is more higher than 4x. And then let's go to and then move into the test of normality. We can see here the rule is if sig is higher than 0.05, the data are normally distributed. But if sig is smaller than 0.05, the data are not normally distributed. So we look here in the Kolmogorov-Smirnov. The sig of the 4x is 0.006, which is mean it is smaller than 0.05. It is automatically the data are not significant, are not distributed or are not normally distributed. but in the 4y the sig is 0.200, which is mean automatically it is higher than 0.05. So the data are distributed, even though in the 4y the data is normal, but we must still use a man-Whitney test because in the 4x the data is not normal. Alright, let's move into test of homogeneity variance. So the rule is if sig higher than 0.05, the data are homogeneous, but if sig is smaller than 0.05, the data are not homogeneous. So if we look at the sig in the base on mean, the sig is 0.660, which is higher than 0.05, right? So the significant value is the median also 0.550, and based on median with adjusted is 0.551, and then based on trimmed mean is 0.617, which is also higher than 0.05, right? So it can be said that the data does not have a significant difference in the mindset of two classes. So next is how we find the man-Whitney hypothesis. So the first thing you must do is go to the analyze, non-parametric tests, and then independent samples. After that, click in the objective. After that, in the objective, go to the checklist, the compare medians across groups, and then go to the fields, mindset score in the test fields, student class in the groups. Then after that, don't run it before, but go to the settings, and then click or checklist the man-Whitney two samples, and then you guys can click run. Alright, wait until maybe around, okay, this is not until 5 seconds, maybe around 2 seconds. So the data, so this is the result of man-Whitney test. So the rule is if sig higher than 0.05, there is no statistically significant difference between the two groups. But if sig is smaller than 0.05, there is statistically significant difference between the two groups. So let's take a look in the table of independent samples median test summary. The asymptotic sig is 0.07. It is automatically the data there is no significance between the two groups because the sig is higher than 0.05. So that's all for the the presentation, and then I will give you guys the conclusion of what I got in this SPSS. So the conclusion is the HO is accepted but HA is rejected. Why? Because there is no significant difference in the median mindset score between student class in the 4x and the 4y. Alright guys, thank you very much for your attention. Maybe that's all for my presentation today. Thank you very much and Have a nice day.